Shalom. Once Kaladaliamla, Yahweh Shema Shai Bashimaka Kodash. Double honor to the apostles of greatness. Stone Shalom to the Akim pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is Kazak from GMS Jamaica. And you know, um, prophecy isn't religion, it's reality. A lot of people don't understand that. You know, the scriptures is not religion. It's reality. What I mean? People think that the Bible is just about you know religion and pray and what would I say, or faith, and it's not just about belief. It's not just about traditions, and it's not just opinions. What I mean? The scriptures are talk about real events will take place, events where take place at the moment, and events where are gonna take place in the future. You know what I mean? Like so like you know one of the most important events that the scriptures talk about is prophecies. Um whether it is the prophecy concerning the prophecy that's happening right now, we are fulfilling before our eyes, with between Israel, Iran, and the US. That's a major prophecy right there, right? The prophecy of the MOTB, the mark of the B word. You know what I mean? Um, what else? The prophecy of the Lord's return, the prophecy of Jacob's trouble. These things are real events that have happened and about to happen in the earth. You see me? When I hear things like um Revelation 13, I say and he calls it all to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell except he that have the mark. And I'm just paraphrasing here. When I hear scriptures like that, that's a talk about economic control. You see me? That's referring to economic control, and we see the system being set right now for that economic control. That's why we have the NIDS being prepared. That's why we have um what's that app again? Link. First it was just Link. You can use it for do peer to peer transactions. Send money to and from by just using a phone. You can use it to buy and sell whatever. you know and now them have a virtual card, we meaning just like how you have a regular debit card or a credit card. You type in your card number on Amazon or whatever, and you can shop, right? Link now has a virtual card that you can do all of those things with. You see me? You can even use it to make purchases um in stores, supermarket, whatever. You just tap your phone using that app, and we'll bring up Link because Link is the app that is being used to push um the CBDC, or Jamaica's CBDC. Jamaica National Bank also has an app as well that is built around the CBDC, which is called Jamdex. All right, so yeah, when I hear these scriptures, I mean, real life events, seeing real life events, economic control, yeah, you know, inflation, inflation, you know, survival, seeing it will come to a point where a loaf of bread might cost your whole day's pay. Seeing Revelation 6:6, just to paraphrase again, seeing well again, you have distress of nations, global confusion, tension, fear, chaos, right? But that's our Luke 21 and 25. You know what I mean? So eh, so when you read these scriptures with understanding and you know where it take place, you know just listen to what other people are say. Just um I look on the Bible from a standpoint of, oh, the Bible is just, oh, a man write the Bible, or the Bible is a religion hold you down, religion hold you back, right? Yeah, I mean, for some, for the most shoot, so like, yeah, for the most part, religion, um, when you really go back to the true definition of the word religion, anything can be a religion, right? In essence, religion is just something that somebody hold fast to, something where you hold on to, something that you believe in, right? Yeah, Rastafari, that's a religion. You don't believe in the scriptures, that's a religion. You wholeheartedly believe in, say, the earth flat, that's a religion. You wholeheartedly believe, say, um you yourself are God, and nature, and um this, that, and the third, that's a religion. You know what I mean? So, don't knock it when you don't actually know what the true definition is. You see me? But in for the most part, we as Hebrew Israelites, we don't push the scriptures, you know, from a religious standpoint. You know what I mean? We don't push the scriptures from a modern religious standpoint, because we know um what people have in their mind when them hear religion. You know what I mean? So we push it from a standpoint of um a real life. Everything we see happening in and around us, we try for match it back. We don't try, we do match it back to the scriptures, because there are scriptures that describe everything what we see take place. You know what I mean? As me say, would I want to be the economy? Would I want to be um the government's, the current state of affairs? You see me? Whatever it may be, seen. Um so yeah, I never really planned to make a long video on this. It was just to say that, prophecy is not religion, it's reality. The scriptures is reality, the Bible is reality. You know what I mean? And we basically, I live the scriptures, I live the Bible right now. You see me? Whether you want to believe it or not, hey, the scripture say, what if some did not believe? Should their unbelief make um the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Just paraphrasing again. All right. So yeah, it's not yeah, the scriptures is reality. So with that, more fully hope this, so like, with that, hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Allah Limla, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Stone, and shalom to Yakim out there pushing this truth.